Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. Alright, you guys, big game. You know what? Nas was on to something, man, when he said hip-hop is dead. Because I don't know what the fuck this garbage that's out now that you have the audacity to call rap or hip-hop, because it's just plain garbage. And I don't give a fuck about, Your game was different from ours. Yeah, it definitely was, man. And it was a lot better. You know, I really am going to do some hip-hop videos, because I'm just going to break down the essence of hip-hop, how it went from being something just a beautiful thing, a great art for, rappers to express themselves, talk about certain different things, to it's just garbage now. And, I'm just going to tell you the truth. Certain people took it and they destroyed it and ruined it. It turned it into garbage. Just hot garbage when you look at what's going on now. I remember back in the day when artists like LL Cool J, Rakim, KRS-One, groups like A Tribe Called Quest, and guys like that, Ice Cube, MC Lyte, Yo-Yo, artists, when they had a new album out, they would go on Rap City or Yo MTV Raps or the local hip-hop show, whatever was in your respective area, whether it was Ohio or, Louisiana, Florida, places like that. They would talk about the album, the tracks, who produced it, why you should buy the album, and then they would world premiere the first single from the latest album. And if they was a debut artist, they would debut a new single. And then if it was hot, when the album came out, you copped it. And that's what I miss. I remember when LL Cool J was first promoting Walking with a Panther, and he had that single, I'm That Type of Guy. He world premiered the video, I think, on Yo MTV Raps. It was either Yo MTV Raps or Rap City. It was one of them. And, I'm That Type of Guy was an okay track, but the album itself, Walking with a Panther, was a classic. I'm talking about a classic. That might have been some of LL Cool J's best work. Lyrically, it was there. Musically, it was there. Everything was there. Heat. But now, this day and age, you got these rappers walking around in dresses and nail polish. Just instead of them trying to sell the album, they try to sell a gimmick. They start fake beefs with other rappers via social media and shit, staged beefs and shit, because a lot of these beefs is fake. And I'm gonna tell you something, real talk. Jay-Z stepping to Offset, I think that was good for hip hop. But to be honest with you, I do think Jay-Z stepped to him, but do I believe Jay-Z really would have hit Offset? More than likely, probably not. Jay-Z and Beyonce together have a combined net worth of $1 billion. If Jay-Z hit Offset, it's going to go global, it's going to be on World Star, it's going to turn up everywhere. Damn well Offset gonna try to sue him. And I don't want to hear this shit about Offset, a street nigga, and all that type of shit. Offset gonna try to sue Jay-Z. He would. Because Jay-Z got hella bread. You know what I'm saying? And it just would have been a bad look in general. Jay-Z did what he needed to do. He stepped to him and, he spoke to him about the situation. And that was it. To me, it was a classic case of, people respecting the elders and respecting the people that came before them. And it was something that had to be done. And a lot of these new artists don't respect the people that came before them, which a lot of these new generation of black men and women don't appreciate what was did for them and how a lot of us put our lives on the front line. People put their lives on the front line to make it better for me. And to a certain degree, I had to fight to make shit better for my son. And I just think now this new generation of black people don't appreciate what God did for them. They make a mockery out of everything. They think certain shit that happened in history is something to make fun of. Just like that idiot nigga that had that ridiculous skit where you had Cardi B, silly ass, trying to make fun of, you know, Coretta Scott King. And then when he received the backlash she received, instead of him just owning up to it, saying, hey, I was wrong, I apologize, he tried to do the most cowardly thing possible, tried to reflect blame, do the boomerang theory, and try to blame shit on the black community and say, oh, why is everybody always picking on Cardi B? Fuck Cardi B. She shouldn't went along with that shit. And I used to buy that her English ain't that good and she kind of don't understand some things that go on and shit. I kind of bought that for a little bit, but then certain shit just started coming out about her allegedly having issues with dark-skinned black women and all that type of shit, which I'm going to talk about that in hip-hop later on, about a certain video that came out, which was genius by the artist. But yeah, this is what we got now. Gimmicks, fake beats, you know, to sell records or try to get people to whatever, however they do to go buy a record, because they damn sure don't buy CDs no more. Most people put out singles and shit. Now I will say this much, the new generation is easier to control your music career versus like 15, 20 years ago, where you the slave to a record label. You know, now you in an era where you can like do everything yourself and you can see most of the money. Where back in the day, artists like A Tribe Called Quest and other artists were tied down to record labels, signing horrible deals. You know, Too Short signed like a 10 album deal with Jive. LL Cool J signed a 13 album deal with Def Jam and all that type of shit. A Tribe Called Quest, from what I heard, they still owe Jive like 3 more albums. You know, so it's like the record industry is just like really fucked up. Always have been. And the funny part about it was the people that was controlling hip hop didn't really know shit about it. You know, the GZA said it best. Who's your A&R? A mountain climber that plays an electric guitar. AKA, you know, a white dude. And it's amazing how they played a pivotal role in destroying rap by trying to turn every artist into a gangster rapper. At first, they was hell-bent against it. But when they seen the success of NWA and other artists, then all of a sudden they tried to turn every artist into a gangster rapper. Guys who wasn't even on that shit. They made actual CB4s and shit. Because I'm going to tell you now, half of these fucking rappers that's out now is straight MC Gusto. Straight Dead Mike. They ain't what they say they is on these records and shit. A lot of these motherfuckers, they find out their background, they went to Catholic school and shit, then they talking about they gangsters, then all of a sudden they like, you know, whatever they is, Mexican, Puerto Rican rappers that used to just basically they wasn't what they are now. All of a sudden, they got all these tattoos and shit. You know, they went from being a Latin king to a Crip to a Blood and all that shit. You just got a lot of fake-ass gimmicks and shit. And people buy into that shit. and then they walk around with cops trying to disguise them as gangbangers and shit. I mean, this era of rap is just fucking fucked up. Ain't nothing authentic. Then you got some clown trying to act like he got cloned and shit. You can clearly see that the video is a double screenshot where it's put together, where it's shot 2 different times, and this dude trying to act like he got cloned. Like, people really believe that shit. People is just so fucking stupid. You think to yourself, these people can't be this stupid, right? For real. These artists can't sell records on their overall talent because a lot of them don't got no talent. Because like I said, all these rappers sound alike, most of them. That's real talk. A lot of them sound the fucking same. And the artists that you had high expectations for, like Tito Lopez and, Jay Electronica, them the dudes that never saw the light of day. And now you stuck with all these cornball ass, fake, wannabe black rappers that can't rap worth shit, that sit up here disrespecting the culture, disrespecting black people and shit. You got people calling themselves Slim, that fucking clown. I think that's horrible. And every day it shows the acceptance and the weakness of black men, in particularly when they accept into just anything. And then when you call these rappers out, here these motherfuckers come trying to defend and rescue these motherfuckers. But these the same niggas that won't say shit when they hear about black men getting harassed by the police, getting harassed by, Mayonnaise Nation members, won't say shit and will try to defend the motherfuckers that's harassing them. This is the new generation. This is why people don't respect black men. Because they don't know how to put their foot down and say enough is enough. Because we always, like I said, got to have the hamburger helper, white glove, extend your hand to white supremacy. Not only have they destroyed rap, R&B is just as bad. This shit that they play on the radio is just disgusting. You be like, you call this singing? For real? You call this music? I hate to sound like, I ain't no grumpy old man, but I'm just calling it how I see it. How did our music get so diluted? How did our music get so toxic and tainted? One thing I liked about my era, you had a choice. So much variety. You could go from West Coast to the East Coast to the South to the Midwest, and you knew the variety. Every artist did not sound the same. Too Short did not sound like Poor Righteous Teachers. Poor Righteous Teachers didn't sound like hieroglyphics. The 2 Live Crew didn't sound like NWA. MC Sha D didn't sound like Rodney O and Joe Cooley. These motherfucking artists now, they all sound alike. And the funny part about it is people think this shit sound good too. man, like, are you fucking kidding me? You think this bullshit sound good? I'll take my era over what we have now any day of the week. Like I said, all these fucking artists sound alike. And then the ones that do try to stand out and have their own vibe, they don't get no promotion. For real. Every time I fucking look around, I'm looking at academics, and you got these clown ass rappers talking about, yeah nigga, yeah man, you do this, you do that, just, you know, arguing like broads and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you just be like, are you fucking kidding me? You never see these dudes saying, hey man, check out my new single. It's called so-and-so. These dudes start a fake beef, then they say, oh yeah, I got a new single coming out next week. Or they'll just drop the single. These dudes is orchestrating fake beefs and shit. For real. It's sad. It's sad that my era got, you know, as it went to a new era, it got tainted and destroyed and fucked up. Like I said, by people that didn't even respect the culture and didn't respect the music. All they saw was dollar signs, and they destroyed it. But then again, that's usually the case with, you know, a certain group of people. Everything they touch or come around, they destroy it, ruin it, fuck it up, because it's in their nature to destroy. Because they don't know how to blossom nothing. They don't know how to make something better. They suck the wind out of it. They suck the juices. They suck everything out of it that's good. And they dilute it and poison it. Just like they did the world. But yeah, that's all I got to say. You know, I just wanted to put that out there. I'm out.